Hello. Hello and happy Sunday. I hope everybody is having a relaxing, chill Sunday. Welcome. Hi. Hi. Hello, Henry. Hello, Pillow. And hello, Caitlin. Enjoy y'all's lurking. I know it's Sunday, so it's chill. But I gotta know, Henry, what color are you dyeing your hair? What color are we doing for our exciting trip? What's up, Red Izzy? Sunday, right? I feel that. The weather's warming up. It can be ice cream time, right? Purple! I love purple. That's a good color. You'll have to post a selfie in the Discord when you're finished so we can see the party colors. Oh, well, I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you are feeling well. I am feeling a bit more human today. Still dealing with some symptoms, but well enough to actually do things. You know what I mean? So, before Dr. Phone Call Roulette tomorrow, I'm gonna hang out. Let's see. Today's beverage. I have about half of my matcha latte left from this morning. It's been a slow sip day. And then I've got my usual bottle of water for hydration. I just finished lunch. I had me a chicken sandwich with some pickle chips. Juicy, salty, sour. I'm into it. And we've been talking about electrolytes on here because a bitch gets dizzy. Uh, so I was talking to my cousin about how tired I was of electrolytes, and she goes, "Drink some pickle juice," and I'm like, you may have a point. Like, it is a salty liquid, and that's kind of what electrolytes are. So the pickle chips and a little extra juice for electrolytes today. So that's what's been going on. I am also getting ready for our Taiban show. I'm hoping to do some promo and ticket sales on upcoming streams so we can put butts in seats. Ooh, look, my mic levels are already where they're supposed to be. I love when that happens. Chicken and waffles, hell yeah, that sounds delicious. No, I didn't do anything sweet with it. It was savory all the way. My grandma always drinks pickle juice and insists we do the same. Well, see, my grandmother told me when your voice was feeling like not in tip-top shape or you have a sore throat, she would tell me to drink pickle juice. What is it with grandmothers and pickle juice? Hang on, let's do a little research before we jump in this game. Pickle juice benefits? I don't know. Well, it does say it is an electrolyte replacement. So, it contains potassium and magnesium. Well, I mean, they are made from cucumbers, and they do have them minerals in there. And then you got the sodium with the pickling process. Grandmas love home remedies. They really do. I mean, I guess there's a reason that they've lasted for so long. They have higher amounts of potassium and magnesium than a sports drink, says the Cleveland Clinic. Okay. A probiotic powerhouse. They do got probiotics. Pickles. Electrolytes, blood sugar regulation. How do you do that? Oh, from anything with vinegar in it. Okay, so that's a vinegar thing. Hangover remedy, probably because of the electrolytes. Another electrolyte win. And there's some antioxidants because of, your pickling vegetables. Fuck yeah, pickles. My mother, she doesn't do it for the, health benefits. She just does it because she likes pickles. Every night, she has, a couple of pickles as a snack before bed, and she like rotates. She'll have spicy pickles or dill pickles or garlic pickles, whatever. So she'll rotate. And it got to the point where my friends knew my mother as like pickle lady. So one year for Christmas, as a little stocking stuffer, I got her this magnet for her fridge. It's green and it says, "Yay, pickles!" So now that's just like, sometimes I'll get a random text from my mother in the evening saying, "Yay, pickles!" And I'm like, oh yes, pickle time. We're a pickle family. I know that some people hate pickles, and to those people I say, give me your pickles. Give them to me. I will take your pickles when we go out for deli sandwiches. I will take your pickle spear. And honestly, I used to not like sweet pickles, but I'm coming around. I'm coming around to them, I am starting to develop an appreciation for like pretty much all pickles. I've started pickling my own either daikon radish or like Korean white radish. The Korean radish just looks like a big fat daikon. So I've been pickling those lately. Like takuan or danmuji, and it's super easy to make. It's just like salt, sugar, vinegar, water. Dissolve your minerals in the liquid. Like heat it up, dissolve the minerals, let it cool down, pour it over your stuff. It's delicious. Don't like them on sandwiches, only by themselves. That's valid. Yo, pickled okra. My partner's obsessed with pickled okra. My grandmother loved that too. I mean, my grandmother loved okra everything. She grew okra in her backyard. So, I think she's passed, but I'm pretty sure those okra plants are still there. But, you have to make sure you get there before the squirrels do. Because those little fuckers will eat all your okra. I know, I'm sorry. I'm over here yapping about pickles, and we're supposed to be doing witch elections. I'm sorry. You know us. We like to yap about food here. Pickled okra. There are lots of pickled things I enjoy, but there are many pickled things that I haven't tried. Where is my game? There it is. I'm like, where did it go? I had Steam open for a second. I swear I closed some tabs before we did this. I promise. Oh, God. Okay. There we go. Let's hit our play button. Cool. Off we go. Witch elections. Pickling stuff is witchy shit. I mean, I am a kitchen witch. I enjoy some kitchen witchery. And I think people with like dried herbs hanging from their windowsill and like jars of pickled things, I'm like, that's a witch. That is a witch. I bet Jasmine makes great pickles. If she has that, fancy witchy herb garden, I bet she makes good pickles. Alright. Honestly, sometimes I'll just play the OST for this game in the background. It's just so soothing. Although in my living room, I've got the lo-fi girl going. It's just, I've needed ambient noise lately. It's been one of the... It's been a hell of a week. Like, Mochi Fest was excellent. Had a great time at Mochi Fest. And then, after that, my body was like, you know what? Fuck you. And I'm like, okay, great. Good morning, divas. Good morning, Macaron. Well, good afternoon here in Texas, but I know you are earlier in the day than me, so hello, good morning. We were having a conversation about pickles before you showed up. Please let us know of your favorite pickle. Yes, your coffee. I need... I'm so annoyed. Like, I've been making matcha lattes because, like, A, I love them, but B, I broke my goddamn coffee, like, jug. Like, I would make a batch of coffee, like, and ice it and keep it for, like, a week, so I would have a week's full of coffee in this jug, and I broke the damn thing. So I need to go get a new jug so I can make a batch of coffee. I'm a klutz. A full sour, yes. Fermenty goodness. I like a pickle that provides a pucker. Yeah, man. I'm all about it. Anyway. So, last time we left off, that bitch Aedana was DED dead. Finally. And so now we have to figure out who's driving this flying umbrella? Who's in charge? So, I don't know if I want Fortuna to necessarily be in charge, but like, let's campaign for somebody who A, knows what they're doing, and B, is not a bitch like Aedana. And I'm assuming we'll meet some new characters today. So, let's see what's up. We have 8 cards, and we still have some energies to use up, so we may make a new card today. Who's at my window? I think that's Dahlia's dragon. Yes, Aedana was the head of her coven. And she was a bitch. She's the one who banished our asses to this asteroid. Who is this? I think that's Louise and that's Dahlia. We're going to talk to Dahlia first, and then we'll talk to Louise. Fortuna, did you hear the old bitch kick the bucket? Let's celebrate. Come on. Drinks. Drinks. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Witch, oh witch, the wicked witch. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. Aedana's dead. Ha 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 ha. Fuck Aedana. She is. I love all the knives in her hair. Having a grand old time. Death. Ah. Let's go out and celebrate. No, I can't. Why not? That hag is out. Fuck rules. My freedom is in the hands of whoever becomes the next leader. Dahlia is why I love women. Same. Then I'll become leader. My first order of business will be to ban fucking exile. I wish. No, I mean it. I'm running for office, Fortuna. Yes, Dahlia for president. I'm all for it. Oh, wow, really? I can't picture you running the Coven, to be honest. Come on, Fortuna, quit being a party pooper. I thought you despised that kind of responsibility. It promises to be a pain in the ass, yeah. We've endured too many centuries of abusive leadership. You know, honestly, I think that could apply to the real world as well. Shit. Right, Dahlia 2028. I feel that. I am determined to revitalize our clan. Follow me and I shall deliver freedom and happiness. You're even more energetic than usual. I'm raring to go. Fortuna, join me. Let's rule the Coven together. Hell yeah, I'm in. What are your plans? I know it's all fuck Aedana and shit, but like, what are we doing? What's the plan, man? Why don't you tell me about your plans first? Of course. Sorry, I got caught up in the moment. Don't you think I'm a dumb witch? I have a solid plan. I've done some research, and the 5 pillars of our Coven's law are judgment, law enforcement, forbidden arts, mortal affairs, and witch duties. Okay. Judgment is how we decide who fucked up and what to do with the Coven. Law enforcement is how we punish those who fucked up. Forbidden arts is how we deal with dangerous stuff. Mortal affairs is how we deal with people, animals, and everything non-magical. Witch duties is basically what every sister has to do for the Coven. Now, Aedana was basically all fuck you, I rule, fuck you, I exile you, fuck dangerous stuff, fuck mortals, and well, fuck you. I want to change things radically. Try a new system, more open and inclusive. I am so down. Why are people still asking for a right? Dumb bitches unite. Drinking the dumb bitch juice. Okay, runic judgment, exile, banning, exploited at the Coven's convenience, and strict quarterly controls. Okay, so this is what Aedana was doing. Let's see what Dahlia wants to do. Judgment will be something held between all members of the Coven. All important issues will be solved after hearing everyone's input, then celebrating a referendum. Celebrating? Okay, sure. It's feasible since our Coven has less than 100 members right now. There won't be law enforcement. All issues will be solved amicably between the affected parties. Isn't that a bit naive? What if they can't reach an agreement? Maybe like mediators? We'll submit the case to the arbitrage office. Why can't I say that word? Every time I have trouble with it. We'll submit the case to the arbitrage office. I don't see why we need additional enforcement since we have the magical pact already. I see. Following that line of thought, there won't be any forbidden arts. I believe that banning things begets temptation. It's better to share knowledge and educate witches about its implications. Then, about mortal affairs. I believe we should cut all ties with mortals. Whoa, hang on. Dahlia said ACAB includes the courts. I mean, there are some things I really like, but I feel like we could tweak some stuff. But I don't know about cutting off the world, Dahlia. This may seem radical, but I believe we are way too privileged to dare tamper with human lives. I say leave them be. We have a whole universe to toy with. I mean, I do agree that we shouldn't exploit the mortals. But, like, maybe if they need our help? I don't know. As for witch duties, instead of asphyxiating quarterly controls, I say we set a magical tax to pool resources for the Coven. Okay. Any witch could go about her life however she wants, provided she shares a proportional part of the magic she draws from the... Oh! Like literal magic tax, not like money. Okay, interesting. We'll use those resources to help newcomers or any sister in need, or to develop some ambitious communal project. We love socialism! Yes, we do. That basically sums it up. Oh! There's a pressing matter, too. We have to decide how to deal with Aedana's corpse. Burn it! No, I'm kidding. Dahlia's got my vote. All right. Okay, Macaron votes for Dahlia. We have to see who else is running, because I have no idea. We can either devour her or scatter her throughout the cosmos. I don't know if I want to eat that bitch. I don't know if that's my vibe. Come again? Apparently, there's a lot of magic stored inside the corpse of a witch. If we literally eat her, we'll all become more powerful. I feel like there's gonna be an alignment shift if we eat somebody, but, If we free her magic, a lot of women will be able to ascend and become witches. We could almost double our numbers. Let's ascend those bitches. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Yes! Okay, we have the same brain cell. Good, I like that. I firmly believe we should share her magic with the universe. We may become more powerful should we devour her. But there's a special strength hidden in diversity. Hey! You've been listening to my song, ain't you, Dahlia? Power in diversity. Fuck it up. More points of view and the clash of new wills will make us grow in more interesting ways. That pretty much sums up my stance. Ascend thee, girly pups! Yes. Are you with me? Well, I don't want to make a decision until I hear everybody's points of view. Fuck. This is hard. Dahlia straight up is why I'm a gender, women, and sexuality studies minor. I love her. I love her too. You know, I feel like I should trust Dahlia. Because we don't know any of these other bitches who may be running, unless Jasmine is running. But I also don't see... I don't know if Jasmine would be up for, like, all of that extra responsibility. You feel me? Ooh, Henry's over here with a different opinion. I would decline. I mean, we would probably be able to hear more points of view if we would decline. Like, I feel like I don't want to make a rash decision, right? Right, there's no going back either way because we can't save and make different choices. It's just, fuck it, we ball. Okay, so we have a referendum for judgment, communication and understanding, free access and education, cut all ties with mortals, and a magic. I like the magical tax. I like freeing of Aedana's magic. Free access and education is good, but I feel like there should be some guidelines. And maybe some mediators. I don't know if I trust the bureaucracy of the arbitrage office. Arbitrage. Why is that word so hard? Cause you know those bitches will probably take 7 to 10 business days to give their verdict, and at that point the girly pops might be fighting for too long. Let's see. Fuck. Should I just flip a coin or something? Pillow, are you still there? If you decline somebody, like, do I get to hear everybody's opinion before I make a decision, or do I have to choose now? You finish this game! I'm phoning a friend, help me. Right, I think I should consult the chat. But before I do that, I must go grab... I forgot to take a pill today. Let me go grab my pill real quick. I need my Aedana pill, so please excuse me while I grab that. Okay, maybe now I'll be able to remember things and focus. You know, oof. I keep saying I should go with my gut in this game. And, you know, I'm not 100% in on this. So, Right, that's what I'm saying, Henry. I'm like, I feel like I need to like objectively listen to everybody before I decide shit. We're sharing a brain cell, Henry. All right. So I will painfully decline and we'll see what happens. I must painfully decline. What? Why? I'd rather not mess with politics. Your program isn't up my alley. Both of these answers are shit. Oh, God. Okay. Dahlia's program is your jam. Okay. I'd rather not mess with politics. Your program isn't up my alley. Most of it I agree with, but... Well, I haven't... That option wasn't given to me yet, Pillow. This is the first thing. That's why I picked decline. Because I don't know who else is running. I don't know. I don't want to insult her program. Also, a bitch is still in exile. I don't know if I am gonna have the sway with all these new Coven members. You know what I'm saying? The least centrist nonsense. We'll see. We'll see. I wonder how they're gonna, like, you know, figure out who's doing what. I mean, was Dahlia asking us to run with her? Was that? Because, like, I am all for voting for the best candidate, but, like, I don't really think I don't want to lead. I don't want that. That's a lot, and I've been out on this fucking asteroid for 200 years. I don't know what's going on. I'd rather not mess with politics. Ugh, I know. I'm not even sure why I'm getting myself into this mess to begin with. I respect your decision. No hard feelings. Thanks for being so understanding. In any case, I hope you vote when the day comes. One of the things that matters the most to me is how we deal with Aedana's corpse. I believe it is extremely important that we open the gates for more women to become witches. And because of that, I'd love it if you met with our most recent addition to the community. She's so new, she doesn't even have a name yet. Please, let her come to see you. You can help her find her way. And you'll get to see how diversity will make our coven richer, too. It'll be my pleasure. Tell her to come whenever she's ready. Thank you so much. I'll be going now. I need to start putting a team together to deal with the campaign. See ya. Bye, Dahlia. Interesting. Okay. Yes! Blasting Harmony Free the World. I will gladly make a protest song. I will gladly do that. Henry, are you available to kick bots, or should I do that? Because technically you do have mod privileges. Oh, thank you! Thank you, Henry. Went to add hell, but I got the bot. I appreciate you. Thank you. Alright, let's see what Louise wants. Dear Fortuna. Oh, it's Jasmine! I forgot. Louise is the spider lady. Jasmine has the spider familiar. Are you alright? I have some difficult news to share with you. Let me know when I can come and visit. Love, Jasmine. Is the difficult news that Aedana is dead? Hello, Fortuna. I come with terrible news. I don't know how to say it. Aedana is dead. Oh, Aedana's dead. You knew already. An arbiter told me. I just met with Aedana's corpse. Why lie? I just met with Aedana's corpse.
Is that true? What did she want?
She was, dealing with loose ends. Welcome back, Henry, and thank you.
Did she lift your sentence?
Ha! I wish. She was only trying to justify herself. To leave this universe in peace, I guess.
Poor Aedana.
Poor Aedana, my foot! My exile is now in the hands of whoever gets to rule next.
About that. The first order of business is to decide how to deal with Aedana's corpse.
Yeah, Dahlia was here a couple of minutes ago and she brought me up to speed.
Ah, good. So basically, we have to decide whether to be fewer but stronger, or weaker but more diverse.
What's your stance on this?
I believe we should
Listen, I don't want to be eating bitches.
Changing government and all, I believe that it's just not the best time to receive that many new trainees. There's already enough turmoil in having to establish a new direction. We need to be stronger than ever for the sake of our sisters.
I see.
And speaking of that, I'm running for leader.
Oh, congratulations and good luck.
Thank you. I thought the Coven could use some tender, loving care after Aedana.
I mean, that's kind of an understatement. Yeah, that's true.
Will you help me with your divination, Fortuna? Can I count on your support?
Tell me about your program. Give me the details, lady. You're very pretty, but I'm not vibing. Right? Like, I don't wanna eat somebody's corpse. I really don't. That's not the vibe. See, I feel like Jasmine and Dahlia are gonna be, opposites. But I feel like, I don't know. Didn't last time we talked about how, because I think we told Aedana, that I wanted not just one person to rule the Coven, but like a council. Is that an option? Can we create a council? I think that would be... Okay, cool. We love a council. Eating an energy sandwich? Still.
Ah, but of course. Sorry.
Not the Council of Boomers! Gross.
Right now, there are 5 pillars in the rule set of our Coven. Judgment, law enforcement, forbidden arts, mortal affairs, and witch duties.
Okay, yes. We've gone over this. Oh, she's going into more detail.
It's also the executive branch, tackling where the Coven is going and how we deal with major events. Right now, we have runic judgment. Basically, it was Aedana consulting with the gods. I believe we shouldn't leave witch law in the hands of exogenous forces.
Exogenous? I don't know how to say that word.
My proposal is that the judgment should be in the hands of the oldest 4 members of the Coven, in agreement with the leader.
Why the oldest? Couldn't we have somebody from, like, each age bracket or each demographic?
So any judgment would come by quorum of the 5 wisest witches.
Old doesn't always necessarily mean wise. A lot of times it can, but not always.
Then there's law enforcement. Right now, witches who put the Coven in jeopardy are sent to exile for a variable amount of time, depending on the severity of their actions. And it's truly horrible. My proposal here is that witches accumulate warnings depending on the severity of their transgressions. And eventually, should they fail to change their behavior, they will be expelled from the Coven. No witch should endure what you're going through, Fortuna. Letting witches go to find a new Coven that's a better fit is a more humane solution, in my opinion.
Okay, alright.
Then there's the forbidden arts. That's how we deal with hazardous magic and knowledge, such as summoning behemoths, necromancy, and so on. Right now, when the Coven determines something could put our community at risk, we ban it. And I believe it should stay that way, so no changes on that front for my part.
Boo! Tomatoes! Right, the anti-behemoth sentiment. We don't like it.
Next point, mortal affairs. That's how we deal with humans and other lesser beings. Aedana determined that mortals should be exploited and manipulated for witches' convenience. I don't like that at all. I don't believe any soul to be a lesser being to begin with.
Thank you, Jasmine.
I believe we have the responsibility to protect and guide mortal societies.
Okay, I like being a protector. That works. Helping.
We have the power to better their lives, so we must do so. And last but not least, there are witch duties. That defines what members' obligations to the Coven are. Right now, we have the infamous quarterly controls, and should a witch fail to deliver, they'll eventually lose their membership. I propose a policy of zero vigilance, to trust that a member of our Coven will always strive to better our community. Contributions should be at every witch's own pace and discretion. Oh, there's also the issue regarding what to do with Aedana's corpse. I say we should devour her and become stronger.
See, okay. I feel like if we took a few things from Dahlia's program and a few things from Jasmine's program, namely the guide and protect mortals, and maybe like the expulsions after the warning system, and then like Dahlia's referendum and the knowledge of the forbidden arts and guidance, and then the witch tax. Like, yeah, both of them are too idealistic. But in different ways. Is there another option? Damn it. Fuck, maybe I do need to run.
To that basically sums it up. What do you think? Can I count on your support?
No. No, I cannot. I have a behemoth and I need him. Sorry, but no.
Huh? Why not?
I'd rather not mess with politics. Your program's not up my alley.
Fine. You don't have to make up your mind right now.
Thank you! I need options and time to think.
But I'll work hard during the campaign so I can gain your trust and your vote.
See, that's what most politicians should be thinking. You're not entitled to our votes. You gotta earn that shit.
Listen, there's someone I would like you to meet. Maybe she'll make you more sympathetic to our cause. June Risha, the mathematician witch. She also believes we should devour Aedana and become stronger.
Is it June Risha or June Raisha? Either way.
June Risha is the oldest and wisest witch in our Coven after Aedana.
Listen, if she's sympathetic towards Aedana, no.
I'm sure she can make a strong case for why we should absorb our former leader's corpse.
Sure, tell her to pay me a visit.
For now, I should be leaving. There are a lot of people I need to meet to get my campaign in motion. Take care.
Do your best. Okay. Yeah, Abramar, give me your thoughts, buddy. Ah, the fresh smell of political turmoil. IDK how the own campaign path works. If we have to plan our own platforms, nah. I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of curious. Rejoice, Fortuna! This is the perfect scenario to quite literally play our cards. Things could get messy from this point on, yeah. How do you feel about politics? A necessary pain in the ass. I enjoy political discussion. I'd rather keep politics out of my games. I enjoy some political discussion, y'all know me. Oh. It'll come in handy then, to do away with the boredom that's been haunting you these 2 centuries. You bet. What are your plans for these elections then? Why have you decided not to support either of them? It's their own fight. I don't want to pick sides. I think I would make a better leader. I don't want to have anything to do with politics. Are Jasmine and Dahlia our only two choices? Are we still stuck with a two-party system in a fucking witch game? Boo! Tomatoes! Tomatoes, tomatoes! Eggs! Us or one of... Well, fuck a two-party system. I'm running! That's how I feel. We're gonna Bernie Sanders it up, bitch. Let's see. I think I could do it better. Wow! I like you so much. You always mean business. Are you planning on running for leader yourself, then? I don't know if that's possible from exile. They are making me make tough choices. I hate it. But if I get the chance, you can bet your ass I will. Ha ha! That's fantastic. I know it's the point of the game. I know, I get it. I'd love to witness the kind of leader you'd become. Yeah, I'm curious too. You are strong and smart. You'd make a great leader. Thanks. Foreshadowing. By the way, I'm curious about one thing. Why didn't you tell any of your friends about the true nature of your divination? You know, the little detail about being a writer and not a reader. Linkin Park? Linkin Park? I mean, the first song that comes into my head is Numb, but I don't think that's what you're getting at. I'm scared. I'm scared about how they would react. But I am also afraid of myself. I'm still figuring out what this rediscovered power means and what to do about it. I don't feel any different, but the pressure is immeasurable. I see. I am afraid too. But I'm here with you. I can help you get through this, Fortuna. Whoa. Are you so afraid that you're desperate to get on my good side? Ha! You wish, witch. Jokes aside, I already told you that this is the first time I've ever encountered throughout my many existences something that truly terrifies me. But I'm starting to enjoy that feeling. Makes me feel alive. I wouldn't mind partaking in that thrill. Why don't you write yourself some courage? I'll draw myself one card. No way, what if I draw something horrible? Fuck it, we ball. Let's draw ourselves a card. Sadomasochism? Interesting. Okay, I'll draw myself one card. Wait! I was just pulling your leg. This is too risky. What if you draw a card ripe with fire magic and you end up in a bad place? A seer shouldn't be scared of their deck. I'll do it. You're right, better not play with fire. I'm really tempted to say a seer shouldn't be scared of their deck. Like, I'm the one creating these things, right? I feel like in order to be good at my magic, I would have to, like, also practice on myself. You know what I mean? I figured we'd meet some new characters today. I figured that was part of the story. Let's see. I'm really curious. Let's do it. A seer shouldn't be scared of their deck. I'll do it. Aren't you afraid of the consequences? Of course. But if I let fear dictate my actions, I would have never summoned you to begin with. Don't make decisions out of fear. You may be right. What exactly are you planning to ask, anyway? It's more of a request than a question. I want to demand that the deck submit to my... Whoa! Okay, damn. Fortuna's getting dommy-mommy on us. It's not likely I'll ever stop using it, so I'd better tame it. Ha ha ha! You sure are something else. Let's see how this gamble of yours plays out. Oh! We didn't make this card! We did not make this card! Where did this come from? What the fuck? The Cosmic Wheel. The Cosmic Wheel spins forever between the folds of existence. Folds of existence? Ooh. It holds inside its clockworks every piece of reality that is yet to be defined. Meanings everything. Well, shit. Okay. The Cosmic Wheel has decided to manifest as a card and will allow me to envision every possible past or future. Okay, this is it. This is it. Alright. The Cosmic Wheel has decided to manifest as a card and will allow me to envision every possible past or future. Ha ha ha! You summoned the fucking Cosmic Wheel out of sheer willpower? I think I'm in love. Shut up. Well, how does it work? This card will be in my deck from now on. If I draw it, it'll allow me to access every possible outcome of a question. You didn't fully remove the element of chance, then. That'd make divination pretty dull, right? What a lame thrill seeker you are. You're right. Congratulations. You never cease to amaze me. Glad to see you're having fun. Speaking of fun, looks like you've got mail. Oh. Oh, I have 3 mails. Look at that. Hey, achievement. The Cosmic Wheel. Look at us. Look at us go. Okay. Who is that? Is that Greta? Oh, that's Junrisha. For the attention of Witch Fortuna. Our colleague Jasmine asked me to meet with you to explain the advantages of devouring Aedana and becoming stronger as a group. This is an important matter, so let me know when I can visit at your earliest convenience. Faithfully, Junrisha. Then we have Dahlia. Yo, Fortuna. The newcomer I told you about is ready to meet you. She doesn't have a familiar yet, so I'm contacting you on her behalf. Say the word and I'll bring her to your place. Okay. And then, Dear Fortuna, I'm sorry to only contact you as the harbinger of bad news, but I need you to meet you to pass on a message from your friend Greta. Yours faithfully, Taya, Arbiter Badge 210, rank waxing. What happened to Greta? God damn it, Greta, what did you do? I have to know what happened to Greta.
Hello again, Fortuna. How are you?
Hello, Taya. Get on with the bad news already.
Of course. Your prophecy came true. I've arrested a witch. That witch is your friend, though. I wish it didn't have to be this way, but Greta broke the magical pact. Summoning a behemoth is not something any of us should overlook. I had to arrest her.
No. Why? Greta, this is horrible! No, Greta, this is my fault.
Why? Did you collude in the summoning of this behemoth?
No, I'm talking about my prediction.
Come on, that can't be your fault.
Yeah, I'm not so sure.
Come on, Fortuna, don't torture yourself like that.
You wouldn't understand.
What is there to understand? Is there something we're not aware of? Stop writing shit down!
Leave me alone now, please.
Okay. I'm sorry. Before I leave, Greta wanted you to have something.
Gaetherian? Terrors often roam the cosmos, unable to harm anyone until someone lets them in, and they become the fears of a whole sisterhood. Jesus H. Christ, that's a lot of energy.
Take care, Fortuna.
That really fucking sucks. Oh, that's awful. I hate that. Jesus. Well, damn, we either gotta run our own program or go with Dahlia's in order to save Greta. But, let's make a card right quick. We got a new thing. Let's see what we can make. Okay, hang on. Let's look at our deck first. Pathos. Wild Show. The Engine Whisperer. Red Secret. Ardent Honeymoon. Golden Pickaxe. Coming of Age. The Coven. The Cosmic Wheel. What if we used... What if we studied these cards? I don't have a whole lot of fire energy. I don't want to waste it. Whoa. Interesting. I didn't think we'd get all of that. But let's create something. We got a lot of earth energy. Let's do something earth and water. That's earth and water. Oh, it has to do with Greta. Wait, the descriptions change depending on how many characters we meet. Less than a century ago, the architect witch Greta carved 13 skull-shaped rooms out of an asteroid belt. That wasn't there before. I wonder if it's because we have Aedana's eye. All connected by ivory walk bridges. The rumors say these chambers turn a witch's words into energy and allow them to communicate with extra-dimensional beings. Sure. Okay. These are expensive. Oh, this one could be interesting. This is Earth and water, but I don't want to put him on an asteroid belt. Hi, Lily! Welcome! Yeah, we decided to do a little Sunday afternoon shenanigans today. I hope you're having a good Sunday. You know, putting an astronaut on an asteroid belt seems pretty, I think it could fit. He knows that time is a sea and not a line. He's on a quest to make the universe equal and just for every life form. Duna Harai. Damn, that's a lot. Dear substance of kin, forsake the mortal hex. Abandon flesh, abandon sinew. Thou art now my magic. Thou art no more sin. And then this thing. That's a lot of earth energy. I think I want to go with the astronaut. Let's go for it. Okay, I want something with more water or more fire now. It's interesting that, like, they use elements. Have we heard astrology at all in this game? Like, have we talked about, like, astrology and placements? Because I feel like some of these could be in various astrology placements. Bottomless jug. Onyx trunk. We already have enough air and earth. Glass trident. They say it only makes traitors bleed. There's only one, and it has been lost since they used it in the trial that got Aedana expelled from her former coven. See, I want the tea. I want the tea on why that bitch was, expelled. As she had the nerve to banish me. Damn. Too much air. Too much earth. Those could be interesting. Eyes for the night, pain for the wraith. Swordfish liquor. Do we want to give the astronaut some liquor? The witch rifle. Astronaut's pith cloth! Right, Louise gave that to us. A pith cloth weaved by Louise with entelechy harvested from astronauts. I mean, we do have the astronaut on our card, but would that put too much earth and air energy in it? If I studied it, I wouldn't be able to use it. And we can use these cards more than once. Witch rifle? It is Bayonetta. That's so funny. I'm tempted. Because we've used the snowcat eyes before. And we've used... What else have we used? I think we used the sledgehammer. Or maybe we didn't. You know, maybe we didn't use these. My pith cloth is infused with the power of Mother's embrace. I kind of like that. I think maybe something water. I'll save the astronaut pith cloth. The eyes of a cat from the Crystal Nebula dimension. If you seal the eye of a snow cat in a glass doll, it'll come to life and protect you until it shatters. They're extremely fragile and extremely dangerous. What other water shit do I have? Liquor. The trident. You know, an astronaut with a trident could be pretty cool. I might go with the trident. Because astronaut is fighting for, like, equality and justice. You know, maybe fighting traitors could be a part of that. Let's see. Let's play around with it. Alright. Ooh. This is really cool. I wish I could, like, zoom in and out on these things. They didn't give my mans a head! Then one of these, bring it forward. Yeah, that's cool. Seaweeds. What am I? Oh, you know what? Oh, that would be pretty cool. Let's do some of these. Yeah. And let's duplicate that. Send it backward. Duplicate that. We're making a trim on his cape. He's a very fashionable astronaut. Then we'll do one of these. A couple of these. On the ends. Duplicate it. Turn it. Okay. D. Okay. Oh wait, we could make him a moth. We gotta make him Mothman. I'm sorry, human dude. You are now Mothstronaut. Look at that. Look at that. Look at my man. That's my Mothman. I love that. We made aquatic Mothman in space. I love that for us. Okay, hang on. Should we? Oh, wait. That's pretty fucking neat, if I do say so myself. Any chance I have to create Mothman, we're fucking doing it. Do I want that moon? I like that. I'm into that. Hold on, let's make all of that smaller. And then rotate. Yeah. Actually, rotate back. No. Okay. Begar. That way. Let's move the background. I want multiple skulls here. Skulls are not like my usual aesthetic, but like I feel like here they make sense and they're very interesting. Ooh, what if I put him on the bridge? No. Maybe this one? See, there's a lot of like oddities shops that... Ooh, wait, I like this. That could work. There's a lot of like local oddities shops that sell various skulls of critters. And I've thought about purchasing some. But I feel like I would have to do some research. Wait, what about this one with all the teeth? I like the teeth. Yeah, let's do this one with all the teeth. And then move you. What if you're like... Yeah, let's think about scale here. And I think I'm gonna change the direction of the trident. That's not gonna work. Because it's like blocking his leg. Also, it looks a little big. Bring it in. Yeah, okay. That could work. That could work. Do any of y'all have skull critters? Or critter skulls? In your homes? What if we made him itty bitty? Air. And then we move. Okay. Let's do that. Let's see what's up. What's it called? Card 10. Internal Tribulation. Arcana are blessed by the power of the Gem Skull Belt. A single space scout can carry the will of a civilization, ripe with the loneliness of the one who left their planet. The trident pierces through magic and makes it bleed emotion. Meanings: determination, rightfulness, introspection, happiness, yearning, passion. I like it. That's a good card. It's a good balance. Now we have 10 cards. Let's go check the mail. Let's go listen to our little campaign speeches here. Let's meet with the witch boomer first, and then we'll meet with the new kid. Hello? Oh! She's like mummified. I'm kind of into that. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you for having me. I'm not used to dealing with young witches. So first of all, excuse me if I say something too blunt or out of place. Don't worry, that introduction was polite enough. Good. You need to vote for Jasmine. I don't care for her program, really. It is just imperative that we eat Aedana's corpse. God damn it, a single issue voter right here. Whoa, I thought you came by to do some convincing, not just order me around. We are inches away from unlocking a new whole dimension of understanding. There will always be time to open the gates to more witches. Who knows? It is possible that if we ascend higher, we can directly grant illumination to anyone. That'd be very convenient, huh? I can expose some pretty solid arguments, if I may. Be my guest. Do you mind if I summon a Fate-Mancer's disc to calculate the chances that our interests will align? I know your disc's secret! Sure, go ahead. I'd rather do this without the disc. I know you're... Ooh, sneaky. Should we know the secret? I'd rather do this without the disc. I think... I'm nosy! What's the secret? I know your disc's secret. And what may that be? Your invention is pretty convenient for any witch facing some kind of critical situation. What they don't know is that the disc is also recording everything, collecting information for you. Oh, surveillance. Ugh. That is true indeed. How did you learn about it? My third eye isn't just for looking. I believe you to be the first person to know. Please, don't disclose it to the rest of the Coven, or you will deprive them of an essential tool. How about you stop tracking everyone's data, bitch? How about you make the disc stop stealing information? That I won't do. To collect intel on witches' dire situations is in fact its main purpose. Don't you have any sense of ethics? Ethics lose all meaning when you spend a decade trapped inside of the dungeons of the Inquisition. There was a witch Inquisition? Oh, or like the actual Inquisition. Like she's that old. I need to gather as much information as possible for the betterment of my holistic formula. Okay. I won't disclose any secrets, if that is what you are worried about. Still, the mere knowledge of your peers' issues is a clear violation. That's irrelevant. I don't like this witch. Those are the ethics of the privileged. When you are faced with death, when you become a survivor, it's all about the results. I disagree. How about you summon a Minister of Secrets at least, so you can't possibly disclose any sensitive information? I don't see it as necessary, but I will, if that keeps you from sabotaging my project. It'll make me feel better, yeah. Understood. Do you mind if I summon a Fate-Mancer's disc anyway? Well, we've already used it once, right? I wonder if that's how they arrested Greta. Was from that information, right? Bitch, if you're the reason that Greta's in jail, fuck you. No. I'd rather do this without the disc. A pity. Understood. We'll do this the old-fashioned way. The first thing I want to use to demonstrate the advantages of harnessing power is a present. I learned that you craft your own cards using arcana. With enough power, you could create your own and not be limited to the ones found in a grimoire. Do y'all say grimoire or grimory? Here. The Penitent One. The lone survivor of the Brotherhood of the Silent Sorrow. So named because of those in the congregation took a vow of silence as a form of penance. Interesting. While I was at the mercy of the Inquisition, I met a penitent pilgrim. Penitent. I'm gonna learn how to do the damn thing. He didn't say anything, but he left a lasting impression on me. Using my holistic formula, I captured his essence in the form of a super arcana for you to use in your divination. Think about the possibilities if you were able to etch any element of the cosmos that marked you into a card. That would come in handy. Is that enough of a reason to keep more witches from ascending? I mean, I feel like I already have a lot of elements at my disposal. Like, I'm more about ascending more witches. Is that enough of a reason to keep more witches from ascending? It feels too egotistical. I'm aware that for someone as intelligent as you, flattery won't be enough to make up your mind. So next, allow me to make a demonstration of power. Oh, thrilling. What do you have in mind? Thanks to my understanding of the holistic formula, I made myself immune to fate. Oh, did you? Let's test that, shall we? Sorry. Sorry I laughed. It sounds way too ludicrous. Then go ahead. Read my fortune. Throw me your meanest card. It'll be my pleasure. But wait. My formula may damage your deck in the process. Are you sure you still want to go through it? Do your worst. I'm not scared. I'll take your word for it. My deck is too precious. You're planning to dispel my card, aren't you? Listen! We have knowledge. Might as well use it. You're planning to dispel my card, aren't you? How did you... Is there a way to get a hold of one of those magnificent third eyes of yours? Cross a bitch named Aedana and then take her eye, or like have her corpse give you her eye, I guess. Are you immune to the fate of these nuts? Absolutely not. Would you like me to help you find one through my divination? That sounds tempting, but as I told you, I am immune to the arts of fate. Not much of a perk right now, huh? It's alright. I have my own ways. Even at the cost of a card. Do you still want me to demonstrate? I believe it'll be a very valuable lesson. Can she dispel my card? What do you think, chat? I'm very curious about this demonstration, but I worked hard on my cards. I don't want to lose any. What do we think? Give me your thoughts. I would not take their word for it, you think? Yeah. Either way, if Jasmine wants to put this old bitch on a council, no, I'm not voting for you, Jasmine. I don't want this bitch in charge of the Coven. Nope. I'll take your word for it. My deck is too precious. That's a pity. It would have been a pretty enlightening experience for you. Maybe, but I spent way too much time on these cards to let you break them in any way. If you don't embrace entropy, you will accumulate too much baggage to be able to prosper as a witch. Attachment limits growth. You know, I'm rewatching Avatar: The Last Airbender, and that guru was saying that shit yesterday during one of those episodes. What do y'all have against attachment? Damn. I have my own ways. I'm sure you do. Well, what's your next solid argument to persuade me towards eating the old hag? I feel that's enough for today. Your mind is too burdened for me to effectively impart wisdom. That's a shame. I'll come and see you again in the future. You're welcome to come anytime. Farewell. I don't think I want her back in my house, but okay, Fortuna. Quite a character, this Junrisha. She's a bit full of herself. I kind of liked her. I didn't. She's full of herself. I sympathize with her. She has that kind of look only a behemoth can recognize. What do you mean? Those eyes. You only get them when you manage to peek behind the curtain. They evoke a calm dread, if that makes any sense. I can picture myself getting there at some point if I keep delving into the mysteries of this deck. Maybe. Maybe not. You are too stubborn for that. Hey, I'm not that obstinate. If anything, I see you acquiring the presence of a master. It requires a special kind of confidence to evoke that. Oh, thank you. Only idiots and erudites manage to get there. And I'm still on the fence about which one you are. Ha ha, very funny. Okay. Well, let's see the new child. They ascended on an elevator? Interesting. What? Do I have to click on it? Fuck me, I look like shit. I don't know why I even bothered to go shopping if I don't feel like eating. I guess my future self will thank me when I get stoned tonight. What is going on? Today is my birthday. Should have gotten myself a cake or whatever. I'll put a candle on a hot dog or something. Okay. Will Denton release a new game soon? It's been way too long since Hotline Miami 3. Maybe I can start another run of Elden Ring 2. I don't know why I even get up in the morning. Life doesn't make any fucking sense. I don't make any fucking sense. How does everyone else manage not to hate themselves? Trans witch? Huh. Okay. I wish I was brave enough to drop out of uni. I don't even like computer science. God, I'd rather kill myself than go to work in an office. I'd rather not work at all. I wish there was a way to stop existing altogether. Would my life be better if I had been born on Earth? Ah! Whoa, what happened? Okay, we're fine. We're good. Without universities, without corporations, just surviving on the old planet. I wonder if they have video games over there. Hang on, what happened? Hang on. Something weird happened on my screen. Give me a second. you get to tarot to choose what kind of witch you become, or they become. That's exciting. Hold on, let's see. Are you gonna work? There we go. Okay, cool. I fixed it. We're fine. Oops. This way. I hope those idiots don't ask me to hang out today for my birthday. I don't feel like seeing anyone. Fuck! Oh, I forgot the toilet paper. Surprise! Of course there's somebody with a horse head. Come on, guys! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Oh. Dead name. Happy birthday to you. Woohoo! How did y'all get in my house? Happy birthday! Did we surprise you? Ah. Come on, make a wish. I wish. Don't say it out loud or it won't come true. I figured they weren't out yet. Okay. In that case. Welcome! I'm Fortuna. Nice to meet you. They have great hair and a nice mustache. What's your name? I don't know. Oh, that's fine. I guess you're still figuring things out. Yes. First, I need to come to terms with being in outer space and, having become a witch? That's right. You're a witch now, girl. How do you know I'm a woman? Only women can become witches, so there's no doubt about it. Could non-binary people become witches? Dang. Everyone seems to be clearer than me on everything. They can? Okay. Interesting. I haven't even had the chance to get out of the closet to myself, but everyone here keeps addressing me as a woman. Oh, I'm sorry. Would you rather have me switch back to masculine pronouns? NB and trans witches counts, you just have to be femme-identifying, it seems. But, like... there are plenty of trans-mask non-binary people, but I guess they don't get to be witches in this game? Hell no. I'm sorry. I'm just angry it didn't all happen on my terms. Well, you have an eternity ahead of you to enjoy your true self. I guess I should be celebrating. But I can't still picture myself out of this ugly beard and hoodie. I believe I can help you with that, if you like. What do you have in mind? Some kind of glow-up? You'll be the one doing the transition. I'll just offer some guidance. It's not very different from what all of us witches had to go through. None of us ascended in these cool robes and hats. I'm an engineer. I wouldn't even know where to begin with designing an outfit. Who knows? It'd be interesting. I wonder if, like, the developers talked about it at all. It'll all come to you. Trust me. Shall we perform a rite? I did it for my sister once. You can just relax. This is a pretty cool moment in a witch's life. I'm in your hands. Whatever. First of all, I'm gonna summon a Fate Mancer's disc to check on all of our chances for the success of the ritual. But the Fate Mancer's disc records data. Why do we want to do that? Chances of success? Does this mean I can fail? Not really. It'll just mean you'll take more time to figure out your witch identity. But it'll come to you in time. Great. Just try to enjoy it. Sure. What do I have to do? There are many ways to go about this. My favorite one is by making some tea. I'm going to interview you to try and find some elements that are fundamental to your essence. Then we'll pour them into this teapot and brew a cathartic infusion. This sounds so surreal. But sure, I'm game. It can be pretty delicious. A good friend of mine taught me this method, and now I wouldn't go about it any other way. I'm kind of envious, since this is something a witch can only taste before transitioning. Are you ready? Of course. Interview the shit out of me. Catharsis and witch drugs! Whee! Tell me about yourself. What would you dream of doing as a witch? What would your ideal aesthetic? What's your ideal aesthetic? I don't have a single clue. Definitely not this. Use your instincts. Pour out any keywords that may come to mind. I don't know. What could be the opposite of this? I'm too embarrassed to say anything out loud, to be honest. I'm not comfortable speaking so openly about how I'd like to look. Take your time. Something flashy? Sexy? Ah, shit. What am I saying? I feel like any look would be too big for me to fill. I want to feel good about myself, but I also don't want to overdo it. A witch isn't capable of overdoing her looks. You met Dahlia, right? Fuck yes. But she's one hell of a woman. You're a hell of a woman, too. I don't feel so ready to own that. Okay, how about something hot, something exotic, something empowering. Let's go with empowering. Something empowering. Ah, I'd love that. Damn, look at the disc. Do you really think I could pull it off? I don't have any doubt. Okay, well, let's go with empowering then. Cool. Question. Tell me about yourself. What to say about myself? What do you like to do? A bit of your background? Whatever you think is essential to your being. When I was about 10 years old, I saw a boar trample a friend to death during a school trip. Jesus! What? Just right out the gate? Damn. That is, oddly specific. It's the first thing that came to mind, and I find myself thinking about it too often whenever my mind's idle. Right? Fucking trauma. Jesus. Of course. Let it flow. I like electronic music, video games, spicy food, Western movies, and gardening. Ooh, gardening can be a great asset for a witch. Well, I mostly grew marijuana and chili peppers. Is there pot in space? There is. Everything in the universe. But recreationally speaking, there is a way better stuff you can get a hold of now, being a witch and all. Nice. I could do with some of that. Sure. I'll set you up with a friend of mine. Oh, Jasmine! Did you do anything creative? Not really. Maybe cooking. I love cooking, but too often I find myself too depressed to cook anything at all. Well, you have all the time in the world now. Sure. So, did you find anything useful? I don't want to add the trauma. Spicy food, recreational gardening, electronic music, childhood trauma. I'm gonna go with music. I'm a music bitch. Let's go with electronic music. Let's add some electronic music. Why that out of everything? Music has some mystical properties to it that allow us to connect with what we can't verbalize. It's a magic language in its own right. Cool. Let's continue. Okay. What would you dream of doing as a witch? I don't know. What does a witch typically do? Eat children and curse towns? No. Well, not typically. You can do whatever you want. Some of us take care of magical gardens. Some others craft daggers. Some others organize cosmic orgies. Myself, I dabble in divination. I don't know. I just want to have fun. Make some true friendships, visit different places. I felt trapped for too long in my apartment. I want to be free. You can do all that outside of your occupation. Any crafts you may be interested in? I don't know. I was preparing myself to become a computer engineer. The Witch of Electronic Arts and Storytelling. I mean, yeah, that sounds fun. I mean, you know, computer engineers kind of tell stories if they work on games. I also enjoy growing stuff, so making potions? Or maybe an explorer? Any excuse to visit lots of cool places. I see. What to add is your vocation. A scientist witch, a gardener witch, ooh, a traveling merchant. I think she would enjoy that. What would I be the witch of? I would be the witch. What would I be the witch of? I mean, I know I said I like to do kitchen witchery, so maybe Witch of the Meow Meows. I mean, I do love cats. Witch of music, nourishing and healing food, and kitty cats. Let's go with that. Let's do the traveling merchant. I picture you as a traveling merchant witch. Ah, the traveling part sounds fun. But I don't know if I have the charisma to become a merchant. You do. We witches all have charisma. I'd say one can't ascend without the necessary charisma. Comes with the package. Once you've found your true self, I'm sure you'll be radiant. Witch of kitty musical culinarism. Exactly. I hope so. Alright. I think I can picture myself roaming the cosmos with my wares. Nice. I have enough. Let's pour you a cup. The odds on that disc of yours aren't as high as I'd like them to be. They're good enough. Fill the rest with your willpower. You can do this. All right. Let's drink this. Cheers. Whoa! Oh! Oh my god! Look at her! Yes, with the pepper necklace and the big hat. Yes, bitch. I love her. It's giving witchy Carmen Miranda. Yes, bitch. Oh, that made me so happy. My goodness, you look amazing. The Peppermancer! I love it. The Peppermancer, yes. You are stunning. Oh, can't wait to get in front of a mirror, but I feel stunning myself. Yes. I feel weightless. This is amazing, Fortuna. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Congratulations. How can I ever repay you? Sell me some tasty, spicy peppers. Give me some hot sauce. You just become the best witch you can be. Enjoy it. You can count on it. Can you feel it now? Your calling? Yes. I am the Peppermancer. That's so cool. What are your powers about? I don't know yet. Something spicy, that's for sure. I need to find a fitting name for this persona. And I need to figure out what I'm gonna do from now on. So many questions. I feel anxious and excited. I can help you out with that. My specialty is helping witches dealing with questions using my deck. Oh, Dahlia told me about that. Why would you want to eat Aedana's corpse when you could help witches do this? Bring on the girly pops. Let me help all of the children. I love this. I was kind of bummed when you decided to brew some tea instead of letting me see your deck. So, yes please. I'd love to see your cards in action. It'll be my pleasure. Yes! I propose we look into what role you'll play in the Coven. This is exactly why I chose Dahlia's program, right? I feel that. I feel that so much. So you can form a better picture of where to direct your training. Yeah, that's cool. Also, what do you say we look into the future to see what you'll call yourself so you can start using your name right away? Yes, please. I can't go by Untitled Witch Project forever. That's a pretty cool title, though, I will say. I'm of the mindset of, I could be good at politics, but I don't want to, which is why I didn't run myself. Valid. Anything else you want to ask while we're at it? I'm fine with just that. Let's leave some room for discovery. Very well. Now, focus on these questions while I shuffle my deck. God, give this girl some good cards, please. Shit! Fuck. Well, it does say rebirth. Maybe let's hope for the rebirth. Your beginnings will be tough. Conservative witches will put you through absurd trials just to undermine the validity of newcomers. At some point, you will break the magical pact and will be forced to serve as an arbiter. Oh, well, fuck. I already put it there. I should have put it in name, shouldn't I? Fire peppers. I mean, this first one feels true of the queer experience, honestly. And with fucking Alt F4? Alt F4. That just shut my game. Hi, Alyssa. What did we do? Oh. Well, fuck. I guess let's see where it stopped. Yeah, let's put the fire card in with her name. She can be spicy. I hope you're having a lovely Sunday, Alyssa. Oh, yeah, we'll see if it, we'll see what happens. But either way, that first answer did feel very true of the queer experience in the real world, so I don't want her to have to serve as an arbiter, because fuck them. You did that with the pizza? That's so funny. Whilst we're paused, I haven't stretched yet. Let's take a quick stretch break while we're loading. See, now I want to design a witch Sona. Fuck your permanent choices, I rule the laws of time. I mean, technically, Fortuna do be writing shit, so... No, but this game makes me want to make a witch Sona and put together an outfit. I was thinking, actually, because, like, I've done, like, city pop aesthetic. I've done, like, magical girl aesthetic. Maybe for my next idol era, I could do, like, full-on witch. Congratulations! Just got my taxes done. I still need to do that. But congratulations, I know that's a pain in the ass. Yes, witch! Yes, everyone show me your witch Sonas. Show me your OCs. We love an OC. Hey, everybody, touch your toes and stretch. Okay. Am now stretched. Hi, Velcro. Velcro's gonna come and nap. Take a little snooze. Okay. Let's see where we left off. Oh! We did it! Okay, I'll zoom through this. We click, we neum, click, neum, click, neum. More clicking and neuming. I thought it would have saved after this. Oh well. This is why I like manual saves, damn you. We do get to see the fabulous transition. And witch time. Hello, welcome. It's witch time. Honestly, after I'm done here, I think I'm gonna make me some tea. I have some lemon balm. Tell me about yourself. Okay, so we choose music. What do you want to do as a witch? And then I think we picked the merchant, so... Merchant. And then, what do you want? What's your aesthetic, ho? Empower that bitch. Ta-da! Okay. Now back to the cards. I wonder if those are real peppers on her necklace. Oh. The Coven. Okay, this has purpose, leadership, justice, luck. Okay. Any bad cards go in name. Okay, gotcha. Roll. Your talents will grow exponentially in a very short amount of time, and you will even get to surpass some of the oldest witches. I like that. Or, ooh, you will grow a special variety of spicy peppers known as truth chili. They will become an essential item in the upcoming elections. Ooh. Right? I was about to say, the truth chilies are pretty great. Let's do some, and you could sell those for some good money, girl. You'll grow a special variety of spicy peppers known as truth chili. They will become an essential item in the upcoming elections. Ooh, that sounds really cool. Very cool indeed. It sounds like you're going to be pretty busy given our current political climate. That is just perfect. Some busyness is just what I need to keep my mind off the astral mess I've gotten myself into. I guess when it said merchant, I thought money, but who knows? I'm eager to learn the ropes of witchcraft. You better get ready for a crash course. Totally. I'm supposed to grow some peppers and I don't even have a home or a garden yet. You should talk with Jasmine about that. She's a gardener too. I'm sure she can set you up with a nice cosmic parcel. Perfect. I'll go meet her after this meeting. Thank you so much. You're welcome. All right. What do we got for name? Ooh, the trans woman getting a mech card. Things that just make sense. I love it. Rivalry, tragedy, leadership, purpose, sabotage, adversity, authority. Let's see what we got. Ooh, that's a good name. You are Aedana, the Peppermancer. You are Faye. She does not look like a Faye. You are Astrid. She also does... No, Aedana. Astrid is cute, but Aedana. I think that fits her the best. You are Aedana, the Peppermancer. Whoa. Aedana. Sounds so alien to me. It feels like stealing a name from the identity database or something. But I like it a lot. I'll do my best to live up to this name. Thank you so much, Fortuna. You're welcome, Aedana. Yay! That's a wrap. How did you like my divination? Super cool. You've got a great talent. Although I'm not sure if I'll resort to it again anytime soon. There's something dreadful in becoming aware of fate's existence and knowing you can't escape it. Not that you're to blame, don't get me wrong. Yeah, it can cause that effect. I'm sure I'd lose it if I had a talent like yours. So tempting and so scary at the same time. Name choices: Nova, Astrid, Aedana, Violet, Cassia, Faye, Kaya. I think Aedana is my favorite out of those, but I also enjoyed Kaya for her. That's a good one. Or Cassia. I feel like Nova and Astrid are very much like, that's some NB witch shit. I'll stick to the Peppermancy. It can be maddening at times, yes. What are you planning to do now? Dahlia wanted to introduce me to more people. And now I feel ready for it, thanks to you. Happy to hear that. Please come and visit me anytime. I will. Goodbye. I wonder what her familiar's gonna be. Not the weed peppers. That's so funny. I have no mail. I have nothing. I guess I could read something? Study? We need to do stuff to pass time. Okay. Why don't we study a little bit? Make a card. Hydrate. Let's do some studying. Excerpt of On the Four Elements, Air by Witch Eugenia. Hi, Aqua. Welcome. I hope you're having a happy Sunday. And congratulations on not losing your streak. In all my years of mentoring, air, the invisible element, is the one I found most students have difficulty understanding. Its intangible nature locks it in the world of ideas. How do you define context? It is an infinite element that expands as far as your thought wishes to take it. For a true master of air, there is no such thing as out of context. Everything is intertwined and in constant relation. A river in the middle of the jungle can put in context the nature of an office worker. A philosopher's talent could be measured in their ability to develop context to engulf all things. Ironically, the overabundance of air energy sabotages rational thinking and breeds chaos because chaos is the ultimate nature of air. Everything affecting everything. Adoration for wind, knowledge for water. Fire is Coven. I also don't remember Earth. Ooh, what manga are you reading? I'm feeling better today. I'm happy to be playing games and hanging out with y'all, so feeling good. But let me know what manga you're reading. Throw a paper boat into a bucket of water and you can predict its behavior. Throw 1,000 into the middle of a wild ocean and the mind begins to falter when trying to picture the outcome. Blue lock. I've never heard of it. Interesting. If you combine multiple energies of air, you will obtain unpredictability, luck, and fortune. Unfathomable predestination. What to do? Study more. Excerpt on the four elements, water. Why don't we just go through all the four elements? A witch can easily fall in love with the element of water. Water is the substance of all things, their nature in a vacuum, its platonic ideal. Love, desire, sadness, even hope. Anything is able to hold or channel feelings. One could say a piece of wood isn't able to have its own genuine feelings, that the emotion is in the heart of the beholder. But multiple experiments throughout history have proven this hypothesis wrong. Take this very same piece of wood and leave it in a home full of love. Let a family take care of it, talk to it, embrace it. Then take this piece of wood to another planet and leave it in the middle of a forest. Observe animals walking around it with the utmost respect. Eventually, we would be able to witness a wandering artist falling in love with that piece of wood and taking it with them to carve the most beautiful piece of art. Water has infinite potential. Any element can absorb a massive amount of water energy. When full, water will start overflowing, impregnating any other elements in its surroundings. Impregnating? I don't know if I like that. Combine water with water, and you will unlock boundless potential. You will access the maximum power that anything has to offer. Water and water is the realization of potential. Interesting. If you've ever seen Haikyuu, you'll like Blue Lock. Oh, it's soccer anime. Okay. Alright. I have a few friends who are big Haikyuu stans. I'll have to tell them about Blue Lock. Alright. Let's do all of the elements, baby. Earth. Earth is often the most coveted element since it symbolizes strength, and strength is always tempting. And I define it as tempting because there actually is such a thing as too much strength. I've witnessed many promising students fall into this honeypot. But what is the ultimate representation of Earth? A rock. And the most outstanding characteristic of a rock is its immobility. True masters of Earth don't hoard strength. It's all about balance. Because strength can not only be drawn from you, but from your peers, your tools, and your opportunities. Picture pieces of different kinds of wood. The lightest one may be at the mercy of elements, but the sturdiest one is more likely to fracture. An earth witch should aspire to become wicker wood, which bends before breaking. Combine earth with earth, and you will provoke the paradox of the omnipotent stagnation. The most powerful stalemate. The inability to exercise your own might. Alright, let's get fire! Oh, studied enough, best not to overdo it. Well, let's make a card, shall we? Alright. 10 earth, 8 water, 4 fire, and 4 air. Let's do something water-based. We did earth-based last time, I think. Sunset Docks. The Jade Monks could be cool, though. Home of the Coven of the Jade Sculptors. The giant Jade Monk statues guard the souls of every member of the clan. If you bring the heart of a deceased Jade Witch back to these waterfalls, she can be born again as a mortal, retaining her memories but not her skills. Those who are reborn must act as servants for the living witches of their coven. Interesting. This one's pretty cool, I must say. I might go with this one, actually. I like this. Inside the Warhorse Nebula, there's a passage to a non-Euclidean canyon filled with 100 obsidian towers. No witch knows who erected them. If you climb onto a tower, you can see versions of yourself looking back at you from the many windows of the rest of the towers. Or are they the ones being watched? Let's do the Jade Monks, I think. Can't do that. Could do that. But I think I'd put that elsewhere. Forbidden door to pleasure. Interesting. Dragons. The Harvest Oracle. Could we put the Florist in with the Jade Monks? A very old man that has given his entire life to the art of growing and reading flowers. He's got to know not only their names and properties, but their effects on the hearts of mortals. Let's put the Florist with the monks. Okay. Bottomless jug. Let's not do that. A blatant way to announce your will and desire. This instrument has many detractors, but no one is able to ignore its sentiment. Maybe some more earth? A little fire? A cane carved out of wood from a sacred willow makes grass sprout from every hole it pokes on even the most arid soil. I feel those are the same people who call background shots bad animation. Like, no shit, the background is less detailed than the foreground. Yeah, true. Ooh, these could be cool. A little more air energy. A magic trinket created by boiling seashells in beluga oil and marrowbone. Whatever you whisper into a Gerüchteküche will transform into gossip that spreads like wildfire among mortals. A little goss with the florist man, maybe. Arbiter book. The Road Keepers. The Coven of the Jade Sculptors craft these little guardians to bless their roads. Whoever walks a path blessed by a Jade Road Keeper will be free from thieves and predators. But do we want to do... Because we already are at the Jade Monk place. Because I think we learned from that very fiery card that I don't want to be super matchy-matchy unless it's water. Tower shield. But I feel like some of these cards really do just, like, go well together, you know? I could do... Let's see... The jug could be interesting. We could put it, like, with the flowers. Like we are watering the flowers. I'm feeling either the jug... this thing... Maybe the swordfish liquor. Jug seashells, jug seashells. Should we study this, maybe? Let's check it out. Ancient eye of our former leader, allow me to pierce through the fabric of magic. I desire to know more. Emotion, intuition, substance, truth. I like it! A very watery card. Ooh! Oh my god, look at that. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's beautiful. Oh my god. I'm all over it. I'm all about it. So what if we have him? Tiny boat. I like the tiny boat. Let's have the tiny boat be in the corner. Oh, hang on. Sit back down. And let's move you. And let's have you. You're having an afternoon with the Jade Monks. You're chilling. And then the jug. Hang on. What if I want his head there? I can't move that tiny boat. I like the hands. Shoot. I keep forgetting that he's not attached. I'll move him here. Then let's get our vase of flowers. And let's do... I like the red. And then... yeah, let's put some flowers in the background. I like that. Let's do some of that. Let's put a pink one in it, because who would I be if I didn't put any fucking pink flowers in this bitch? Okay. Then gotta add some greenery. You know, sometimes, like, these little, like, crafting and decorating games, I can get, like, anxious about it, I guess? Or, like, I feel like I'm doing the same thing over and over again. But I feel like this game, I'm not getting that feeling quite so much. Go. I'm gonna send you back. Yeah, that's cute. And then the jug. What if? Oh, what if it's in his hand? And like he's watering the flowers. Ha 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 ha! I like it. Let's make it a little smaller. Tip it. Oh, but then the water doesn't reach all the way. Well, I could make the flowers higher. So let's heighten these. Okay. Then I feel like I need one more of these here. And then maybe another one of these here. Flip it. And then go back. We are making pretty things. And I feel like we should put a fish somewhere. Should it be flying? Flying fish! Oops. Or should I put it... maybe no fish. No fish. Do we need anything else? Maybe another pink flip it? Or could the pink be down? No. No. I think one is enough. Another... Wait. That. Duplicate it. Flip it. Yes. Like so, like that. Hello, Elliot. Welcome. We are playing the Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood, and we are currently creating a tarot card. We are changing the design. We are amongst the Jade Monks. Here's the Jade Monks. We have our florist and his flower arrangement, and the bottomless jug is watering these flowers. I kind of want to add another jug, because I like this little one. Can I flip it? Yeah, I can. I don't know, but then it's not being held by nothing. No-No-Ha, welcome! Thank you so much for lurking and for joining. I appreciate it. I hope both you and Elliot are having a lovely, relaxing Sunday. And I'm so glad you're enjoying it. This is a really cool game. I like it a lot. We're passing the time before the witch elections happen, because those are going to be happening soon within the timeline of the game. What if... Because he ain't got... He don't have his hands out. He's just watching. Watching as this happens. Do I want the second jug? Or do I not? I want the second jug. I do. It's magic! There can be multiple jugs. It's fine. Honestly, though, this jug is not my favorite, but it has to be on this card. What if I just, like... More jugs! But, the water stops. Too bad. I think I'm gonna leave it here, or else I'm gonna be here forever. Oh! See, we got somebody over here. Card 11, Zen Lotus. I like that. Whispers from the undone Jade Witches imbue this card with emotion. The fragrance of the last flowers channel love and lust. The ever-flowing water from the jugs represent inner desire. A flood of water can unleash hidden potentials. Congratulations on your streak. Meanings: mercy, wellness, yearning, passion, power. Fuck yeah, let's go. Alright. We have a visitor, or at least male. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Let's go see who it's from. Oh, cute! A tortoise. Patrice. Fortuna. Not cool. I had to learn you can get visitors now from other than you. I don't know if you are aware of the current state of things, but we need to talk. What does this first sentence mean? the little nostalgia thing for Blue's Clues? Yes, Martha's Clues. And I have a cat instead of a dog. I always, every time I go to my mailbox, it pops in my head. Okay, what is this? Not cool. I had to learn you can get visitors now from other than you. Oh, okay. Oh, Patrice is her sister. I was like, who the fuck is Patrice? Patrice is our sister. Come on over, Patrice. Oh, we're in chapter 5. Chapter 5, an inquiry into values. Here we go. things weren't as easy as you have them right now. When I was about the age of little Michael here, I was already working.
What did you do, Grandma?
I spent most of my childhood helping my mom sew work clothes for the farmers.
I wish I had a job already. I hate school and my allowance is miserable.
You make more from your allowance than I made sewing clothes. I got paid 30 cents a piece. Grand Patrice. Yeah, man.
What? Then why did you even bother doing it?
I had to help my mom. She was paid $2 a piece. But during those times, it was enough for us to get by.
Why is everything more expensive now, Grandma?
That's a good fucking question. I don't think I'm ready to explain that. Ask your dad about inflation when you get home.
Did your dad explain it to you?
I'm afraid not. My dad died in the war back in Spain. He didn't have time to teach me much besides how to use a knife and how to cook a mean paella.
I love Grandma's yellow rice.
You sure do, beautiful. I'll make some paella tomorrow. What do you say?
Yes! Yes, yes! Why did you come to America, Yaya?
First of all, this is not America. These are the United States. Okay, Patrice, damn.
Why did you come to the U.S.?
A couple of years after my dad was killed, my mom had to flee to France with me and your Auntie Fortuna to escape from the fascists. That's when we moved to the U.S. I'm Latino but never had paella in my lifetime. I mean, paella is more of a Spanish dish rather than of the Latino diaspora. I've also never had it, but I'm also not Latino. No, the Cheeto has not been elected yet in this game.
What are fascists?
God damn it, kid. Oh, no. If it was the 60s, when she was around 20 and she's pushing 60, so it's 2000 at best. Okay. Oh, Spanish/Portuguese. Got it. Okay. Very mean people who don't like anyone who thinks differently from them, or simply is different.
Are there any fascists in the U.S.?
This is a little too close to home right now. Too many, I'd say.
Oh no! What are we gonna do, Grandma?
Don't you worry about it. I'll protect you all.
Yaya, tell us more stories about Aunt Fortuna.
You know, this is the perfect place for it, since it was on this very beach I saw your aunt for the last time.
It was here? Where she died?
I've told you 1,000 times. Your Aunt Fortuna didn't die. She went to live in the stars.
Come on, Yaya, I'm old enough already.
But it's true. We drove here on a beautiful summer night, just the two of us and our friend Ava.
I love Ava. She gives me candy.
Yes, Ava's always been a hey, woo! Thank you, Nonoha, for following. Welcome to the Dumpster Club. I appreciate it very much. Ava's always been a sweetheart. Fortuna made a delicious pizza, and we opened a nice bottle of, grape juice.
Wine.
Yes, wine, Maria Fortuna.
I want wine.
That night, there was this beautiful meteor shower. So the three of us made a wish. I asked for my sister to be happy.
She wasn't happy?
She she had a good life here, but she needed more. Your auntie is magical. She always had special powers. But this world wasn't ready for all she had to give. Out of the blue, she said, "I want to be a witch."
I'm scared.
Shh, Michael, it's all right. She's a good witch. Then she got up and started walking towards the sea. The stars fell upon her from the sky, but also rose to embrace her from the bottom of the ocean. So her name is Maria Fortuna, or Maria Fortuna as a middle name. I don't know. That's a good question. She walked until she disappeared into the water.
She drowned then.
No, she went to live in the stars. Don't make me repeat myself. Her body was never found, so she didn't drown.
She's in a magical place now, watching over us. Why doesn't she come visit us?
That I don't know, sweetheart. Oh my god! Oh my god, look at Patrice! That's a badass bitch right there. Fuck it up, Patrice. Yes. This design is everything. Hello, Fortuna. Oh, no. You're upset. At this point, I'd say I'm more disillusioned than upset. When were you planning on telling me you can accept visitors? Things have been complicated. I didn't want to worry you until I figured out this mess. I didn't know I had to report my every movement to you. I didn't want to worry you until I figured out this mess. So you managed to get yourself into a new mess while even in exile. I don't know why I even keep caring at this point. Oh, you chose option 3? Okay. It is some good hair. I like it. What do I need to do for you to let your big sister in? Have I ever failed you? Patrice, come on. I've explained this to you too many times already. You are in. It's just that I don't like to be saved. And you're always too quick to make my own problems your own. I want you to be my friend, not my mom. Although not even our mom intruded as much as you do. Oh, I know. Who do you think changed your diapers and took you to school? Ugh, not this again. Listen, it's been 2 centuries since I last saw you. Why don't we skip this part and cut to the tense and cordial conversation? Fine. How's work? How's Juliet doing? You still together? Are you still checking on your descendants? You still checking on your descendants? Nah, I got bored a couple of generations ago. It was important to me to veil over Maria Fortuna, Eric, Michael, and the rest. And I was genuinely curious about how they raised their children, what became of them all. I don't know, the ego trip of witnessing one's legacy. But at some point, it lost all meaning, just became voyeurism. Watching strangers go about their lives. They stopped talking about you, huh? Shut up. I know you too well. Prick. How's Juliet doing? You still together? No. That had to end. We broke up about 50 years ago. What happened? She went and joined the arbitrage office willingly. Can you believe it? Whoa, why'd she do that? She was overwhelmed by what being a witch implies. All that freedom, the directionlessness. She depended a lot on me to decide how to use her time, but I'm not the kind to become anyone's conductor. She was fine whenever she was busy, but every time I needed my space, she had severe episodes of anxiety and depression. She knew she was hurting us both, so in the end, her solution was to forego her freedom. From what she's told to me in her letters, becoming an arbiter gave her a mission and a purpose. What a shame. Well, whatever works, I guess. You don't like busybodies? Existential dread is a widespread disease among witches. The irony of immortality. Okay, how's work? Pretty exciting, to be honest. Me and my team have been exploring one of the known edges of this universe. Oh shit, that sounds dangerous. We've located the forbidden door to pleasure. Don't fret, we know the story. None of us is looking through the keyhole. I'm not exactly sure what her work is, we'll find out. But I gotta say, I feel like I could endure it. I used most of my mortal life to explore every corner of hedonism. Interacting with that door feels like the next logical step. Oh, right, she did. That was Fortuna's prediction. Owning the Cosmic Gazette. Yeah, I think I also picked that. On the one hand, I want to talk you out of it. But on the other, I also believe you are destined to tame that door. I might. Not soon, though. Not until the turmoil from the election settles, at least. Okay, enough catching up. What about you? What have you done this time? What are you implying? Something embarrassing, dangerous, or illegal, I'm sure. We're not gonna show Abramar to Patrice, not yet. An arbiter revised my sentence, that's all. I'm fine, let it go. An arbiter revised my sentence, that's all. Bullshit. You can't lie to me. Summon Abramar or deny it to the end. Okay. I know something's off, because otherwise I wouldn't have had to find out for myself that you regained visitation privileges. And what's more, that you have a brand new tarot. It's not tarot. Even worse. What have you done? There must be a reason you wanted me out of your hair. Okay, you're right, but I'm not telling you. I have my secrets. Tell me. No. Why? It's too dangerous, because I don't want to. It's better if you don't know. It's better if you don't know, at least until we can get the Coven to be okay with behemoths. You're just giving me more reasons to pry. Just let me help you. Why are you like this? I said no. Why did you turn me into a witch then? I did not turn you into a witch. You were destined to become one. How many times do we have to go over this? I just read the cards. Wait. What? Oh my God. Are you all right? I did turn you into a witch. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm so sorry, Patrice. What are you on about? What? You're sorry now? What's going on? Oh shit, necromancy! Oh, you're right. Your bone cancer. Oh, shit of my fucking life. Fortuna, easy. I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry. I recently learned something about my divination that, well, it changes everything. What is going on? I'm not a reader. I'm a writer. What the hell does that mean? Aedana's corpse visited me recently. She told me why she sent me into exile and why she took away my deck. I'm not seeing the future. I'm deciding it. Forging what's ahead. I killed you. Whoa. Whoa. Slow down. First of all, we were kids. You're not responsible for my fate, no matter the forces behind it. I gave you fucking cancer! Hey, shut it! I had a great life. If not cancer, it would have been a truck or the aftermath of all the drugs I did. I do not hold you accountable for any of that. Still, I'm so sorry. And then, you're right. You've always been right. I turned you into a witch. I couldn't bear you dying, and I dragged your soul into space. Well, I do hold you accountable for that. Not that I hate it, being a witch. It, beats eternal slumber. However, I think you owe me. You must let me in. You wanted me back in your life so bad, you pulled me out of death's embrace. Now own it. This is too much, Patrice. I don't want to read the cards anymore. The responsibility is overwhelming. Listen. I see how your powers present quite an ethical conundrum. But we're not on Earth anymore. I haven't met a single witch that isn't fucking overpowered and exploiting her abilities to satisfy her ambitions. You're like a super witch, so what? Use your powers to do good or whatever. I don't know, Patrice. Moreover, I believe you should act on it, like that spider guy that Ava liked. Having great power and not using it is irresponsible. It doesn't go like that. No? Well, you get me. But where do I draw the line? Sex goddess? Okay, alright. Case by case. I know you're a good person. I'm not afraid of letting you tamper with fate. Read the cards for me. Come on. Really? What about? Read into my end. What? No! Come on, we all have an expiry date, even witches. Write me a beautiful death. Patrice! You know, being aware of how I was meant to die gave me superpowers back when I was mortal. It is weird, but I miss that powerful dread. Please, Fortuna, grant me illumination once again. All right. I love you, Patrice. I love you too. Here we go again. But let me tell you, this is the last time you make me read into your end. You get reincarnated or whatever, you deal with the pain of being alive like the rest of us. Deal. Wait. How does this new deck of yours work? For you, it's going to be the same. Mechanically speaking, it's just like tarot. But I crafted this deck myself, capturing arcana inside the cards. So I can fine-tune my style of divination and don't need to be so dependent on the classic tarot symbols. Hey, that's a great way to go, man. At least for Patrice. Wow, cool. Okay. Show me what you've got. Jesus. Ha! Golden pickaxe. Interesting. Okay, here we go. You are destined to go out in a cosmic orgy, your essence scattered throughout 100 lovers. You will ascend one more time. Ooh. You will become a goddess of inspiration and will only be able to interact with this plane through signs and revelations. Oh, I love this! You will turn yourself into a gemstone trinket to veil over your favorite student. All of these are pretty good, honestly. I need the most water energy out of all of this. But I like this one too. You will become a goddess of inspiration and will only be able to interact with this plane through signs and revelations. I feel like I have too much earth. You will turn yourself into a gemstone trinket to veil over your favorite student. Oh, you think Patrice actually wants to die? Eventually, I guess, yeah. See, this one sentimentally is probably my favorite. But I have a lot of earth energy. I need more water. Why not? Cosmic orgy it is. You are destined to go out in a cosmic orgy, your essence scattered throughout 100 lovers. Nice. Very nice. This more than makes up for giving me cancer. You'll never stop giving me shit for that now, huh? Can you amend the reading to add some witches from the Machina cult to the orgy? You gotta see their arms, sis. It doesn't work that way. The cards let me access a selection of possible futures, and I scry through them. Can you see how much time I have left? Nope. I'm sorry. But if it didn't come up in the reading, then it's not gonna happen anytime soon. Well, that'll have to do then. Okay. So, what do you think of my new deck? It's pretty cool, yeah. I was a bit fed up with tarot, to be honest. Yeah, me too, now that I think about it. It'll take more time to get bored of these cards, since I can keep producing new ones. The illustrations, do you make them yourself? They're pretty cool. I composed them with existing arcana, but they leave a lot of room for creativity. That'll do, pig, right? It's very much that energy. God, I haven't watched that in forever. Did you know you can have your ashes compressed into gemstones? Yes, I did, actually. I'm kind of interested in that. Further still, keep the skull intact so you can make gemstone eyes. That's kind of hilarious. I don't know. It's fun. Happy to hear you're having a good time. Okay. We've dealt with my own demise. What do you say we focus on avoiding yours now? Oh, here we go again. Fine, what do you have in mind? I want you to run for leader. What? No! I'm deadly serious. When I learned that Aedana died and the Coven needed a new leader, I automatically thought of you. Your divination makes you the perfect candidate. That's why it pissed me off extra to discover that you could receive visitors this late. We've already lost a lot of time that we could have been put into preparing your campaign. Patrice will aid you no matter what you pick. Okay. I'm sorry about that, but anyway. Clairvoyance isn't the only quality required to leave. We discovered I'm a reader, but a writer. The responsibility Dahlia and Jasmine are already running. I don't know. That's a lot of responsibility. Being a writer makes it even more crucial that you become our leader. What would even be the point of anyone else ruling if you can just sweep away any reality? I could always decide to stop using my powers. As if. You're never gonna surrender your powers. It'd make you too miserable. I know you too well. Just look where you got to when cornered after 2 centuries of isolation. One day, a critical situation will hit you or the Coven, and you're gonna take matters into your own hands. If you do so from the position of leader, you'll handle the situation from the best possible perspective, with all the info that there is to have. You know, honestly, she makes a pretty compelling argument. And more than that, it's your duty to use your extraordinary powers in service of the Coven. I love her cane. This is excellent. You know what? I'd been thinking that I'd make a better leader myself. But I didn't think I could pull it off from exile. That's fine. I'll help you. I'll do the heavy lifting. Are we really doing this? I'm excited. You bet. The universe better be ready for this pair of mean sisters. Let's do this. First order of business is to define a program. At the very least, it seems if you pick one of them, you have 3 helpers instead of 2 or 4. Patrice, Peppermancer, Dahlia, and... Poor Greta! I miss her! I'm sad. Damn. I'm gonna do some scouting, and I'll come back with a picture of the current political landscape. Then we can decide where we stand on the hottest topics. Okay. This is all moving so fast. Don't worry. I'll make it easy for you. See you in a bit. Get your deck in order, relax a bit, and we'll set everything in motion when I come back. Cool. See you later. Bye. Hello! What a bossy sister. Tell me about it. The air seal didn't seem to make a dent on her. I'm a bit disappointed in my magic. I'd say Patrice adores me in her own way. Different witches can persuade different demographics. Okay. She just has a tough way of expressing love. I'm beginning to think I sided with the wrong sister. Shut up. So, shit is getting real. Are you excited? I'm more anxious than anything. As a matter of fact, I am. Not really, but I don't have a choice. After summoning a behemoth, this is child's play. I'm a little anxious. A couple of days out of exile, and I already want to be left alone. If I make it to leadership, my first ordinance will be to limit meetings to once a month, I swear. Okay, then what do you need me to do? What do you mean? For example, do you want me to deliver a letter to summon Dahlia and Jasmine to let them hear about your final stance? Good idea, a friendly reunion before the race. No, game's on. Better to catch them off balance. Hold on, let me see. Witch Elections is sending your witch helpers to spread your message, and while waiting for witches to come visit you, make cards. Okay. Yeah, I think inviting them is probably the best idea. Good idea. A friendly reunion before the race. You never know how gruesome things will get, and the three of us didn't have the chance to meet just to hang out like old times, so... do invite them, please. I will. You know, it's a pity you wouldn't tell Patrice about my existence. I believe we could have formed a pretty good team. Patrice has got enough on her plate. I know she'd do anything for me, but I don't want to put unnecessary burdens on her. You've been doing great so far. Just keep doing what you've been doing. Oh yeah? And what's that? Acting as comic relief. Ha 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 ha! We do make for a great couple of clowns, don't we? Speak for yourself. Okay, I'll do that. You just let me know if you need any more divine interventions to save your sorry ass. I think I'm gonna lay down for a bit now. I need some rest before facing the mess I've gotten myself into. Talk to you later. Alright. We saved. You dream about. You meet with your long-lost father at the highest room of a lighthouse. He is wearing a golden mask. He gives you a small ebony key and tells you to insert it into the keyhole on its mask. You do so and discover your father has no face, but a tiny waterfall that floods the entire room. Interesting. I think I'm going to end it here for today. Thank you for checking in. I appreciate it. But yeah, I think I'm going to end it here for today. I need to start doing some dinner prep and like tidy up my office for the week. I'm a little bit of a mess. And it auto-saved there, so I think we're good to go. So, yeah, no, thank you for coming. Thanks for hanging out, everybody, on this Sunday afternoon. It was lovely. I like doing an afternoon stream on occasion. So we will be back to more of a regular schedule next week. We will be doing our normal Yakuza Tuesday. And then I think I'm going to be doing some karaoke next week as well. And I'm trying to see if I want to do more of this or start another Ace Attorney case. We'll see. But for sure, Yakuza and karaoke next week. Amongst other things. So, who's live on this Sunday that I can raid? So, real quick, I'm going to do the raid message. Meow, meow. Oop, if I can spell meow. That'll be our raid message, if you want to copy and paste. Oh, really? We're getting towards the end? Okay, good to know. Maybe we should finish this. Maybe we should. Yeah, because them Ace Attorney cases are just getting longer and longer, but I do want to jump back in, because we still haven't finished the original trilogy, and we do need to do that. Oh, hey! Pawn is live! Pawn is live and playing Stardew Valley, and I think that is an excellent thing to do on a Sunday. So, say hello to Pawn for me. Enjoy some Stardew Valley. And I will see you starting on Tuesday with some more Yakuza. Thank you, everybody. I hope you have a lovely Sunday night and a good Monday, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!